Well, hey everybody, this is Adrian Hill, founder of the Mission Control Center and author of the book Millionaire Mindset of a Startup Entrepreneur, and welcome. Welcome to this quick little video that I've designed to outline exactly what is involved in my 5-disc audio program called Unlock the Steps to Success, and how it can benefit either you or someone that is close and dear to you that may be going through a tough time in their life right now. For those of you who don't know, my story started at the turn of the century. In 2002, I was fortunate enough to be accepted to join the Australian Army. And like every person who joins the Army and every soldier, my ambition was to serve my country. And I was fortunate enough to do numerous tours overseas. One at the end of 2005, I was sent over to the Middle East for 6 months. Now, while I was on this tour, it was a fantastic opportunity for me to experience a different culture to the one that we have back here in this great country. We really take for granted what we have here on a daily basis. The running fresh water is something that we look at as a basic everyday necessity. But over there, it's really just a desired element of their life that they could only hope for. And seeing 18-month-old children that are the size of a premature baby back in this country really hit home the exact effect and where we live and how grateful we should be for where we live. So while I was over there, I happened to witness a few different things that really impacted me on a deep level, and I really was not aware of what it was that was causing a bit of grief and anxiety in my life. A few years later, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, which had escalated into depression. Now, this all escalated and overflowed one night, and for me it was the most grateful and humbling experience of my life, because it gave me an understanding of exactly what it was that was holding me back in my life and not allowing me to achieve the results that I wanted to achieve. So that is why I developed this audio program. I developed this audio program because the steps inside it are the exact steps that I used to turn my life around and overcome my PTSD and my anxiety and depression, and give me the opportunity to start a business and be able to impact and help a lot of other people with where they are currently in their life. So in this audio program, the first 2 discs are all about talking about your mindset and getting your mindset prepped to live a better life, to live a life you know you deserve. If you're not getting the results in your life, you've got to do something about it. You're not going to ever change anything in your life if you don't change your mindset and you don't acknowledge what's causing you the grief in your life. I was driving past a construction site about 6 months ago, and I knew it was a construction site for a high-rise building just because of the vast land that was there. And I was driving past and thought, oh, well, this is going to be really nice. They had the signs out the front and the banners of what it was going to look like when it was finished. And I drove past that exact same site 3 months later, and I looked in and I couldn't believe what I saw. There was no structure above the ground, and I thought to myself, have these guys been doing any work for the previous 3 months? Now, obviously, if you're building a high-rise building, just like if you're building your business or even your life, you've got to go down first. You've got to build a real solid foundation and a real solid structure that's going to withstand any challenges that might present themselves at a later date. So challenges like high winds and cyclones and all these stuff that could possibly tip over this building or your business or your life. So what sort of solid foundations have you set for yourself in your current situation? Have you gone deep first to make sure that you can withstand any challenges? And by going deep, I'm talking about your mindset. Have you really set a solid foundation and a solid structure in your mindset that can withstand any situation that presents itself? As I said, we live in Australia, which is the lucky country. But also in Australia, we have this syndrome called tall poppy syndrome. And if you start to rise above the pack, people feel it's their God-given right to pull you down or to cut you off before you get too big. We think that we need to pull everyone back down into the pack because we don't want anyone to succeed more than we are. But if you haven't built a solid mindset foundation to withstand those challenges, then you're going to succumb and you're going to fall back down to the pack. So the first 2 CDs in this program are all about developing your mindset for success and the foundations that will be required to push forward. Then we move into the nitty-gritty and the deep dive training of exactly how to position yourself as a business owner. So exactly what do you do and who do you help? No one will come to you unless they know exactly how you can help them. People will only ever buy on emotion. And if you don't have the emotion, if you don't have your why built solid enough, people just won't buy from you because they just won't trust you. I go into this in a lot more detail in the pack, but it explains exactly how to position yourself. And right now, you may be fantastic at what you do, but unless you're focusing all your attention on marketing and getting effective marketing strategies to sell your information and your products, no one will ever buy from you because they don't know. You could be the best florist in the world, but unless people know that, they will never come to you for flowers. The fourth CD is all about packaging. So I'm sure every single person I'm talking to right now would know a vast array of information about what they currently do. They would know, I could ask them and they could sit down and tell me for 10 hours exactly what it is they do and how they do it. So how is it that you can package what you currently know and sell that information online or sell that information in a storefront that people can buy from you? It's stuff that you already know. Why are you keeping it locked up inside of you when people could get massive value from what you currently know? And the last CD is talking about your why. And I had this at the last CD because I feel it's the most critical aspect of someone's life. If you start out in business and you don't know your end game, you don't know your end result, it'll be kind of like playing a game of football with no goalposts at either end. You'll have 36 players, I'm talking about AFL of course, you'll have 36 players running around the field with no real outcome and no desire to do anything because they don't have anything to aim for. So if you start out in business and have nothing to aim for, you'll continually run around in circles and wonder why you're not getting the results that you want to get in your life. So this audio program is fantastic for any business owner. It's also fantastic for anyone in life. It'll give you a real understanding of where you're at currently. It's mainly designed for coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs, network marketers and franchise owners to make them the #1 expert in their chosen field. So why would someone come to you as opposed to someone who does exactly the same job as you next door? And this is what it talks to you about. It talks about how to position yourself and differentiate yourself from the pack to make you the expert in what you do. So if this sounds like something that would really benefit you, there's some great detail in there. I've dumped it all in there for you because I wanted to give you as much value as I possibly could. It's over 5 hours of tremendous value. As I said, I've spent in excess of $60,000 on my own personal development in the last 12 months. And this program is only $197 for you today. So do the math, $60,000 is a lot of money, but I'm giving you all that information that I have researched, learnt from the world's best experts in online marketing, from Frank Kearns to Brendan Burchard's, to all the experts that are really getting the results right now in their business. I have learnt and I have systemized their structures and put it in this audio program for you. So $197, it's not a lot. Simply just click the button below. It'll take you to the PayPal site. Just fill in your details and pop the money in there, and I will send it straight out to you as soon as we receive that. It's chock full of great information that I know you'll get a tremendous value from, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you for listening to this video. If you've listened to me so far throughout this process, you've really demonstrated a commitment to yourself and that of your family. So a big congratulations to you. I'm looking forward to hopefully working with you in the future. Don't forget to click that button below and go and buy this product. It's a fantastic product that I know you'll get exceptional value from. So until next time, have a fantastic day, and remember, don't let life control you. Take control of your life. Bye for now.